right. Pull yourself together.
I suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door.
And yet you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you? I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course, ma'am.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father. So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up, I tried to help him. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me. It was to prevent any further violent outbursts, or so Lady Margaret had said, but something felt wrong, even then.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you come here? To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father.
They're not even looking at me.
He was convinced he was carrying some ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to help him.
So do I. You were the only one who couldn't reach him. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back. He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To remove himself from this place?
I believe so.
And yet here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world.
Oh, really?
Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
You're not
Who
looking
knows?
at me.
Though I think what really scared him was beyond the physical.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
I have other things to worry about right now. Things like a drowning woman floating in thin air. If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. She must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
Where you go?
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
Oh no.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered before we start pointing fingers.
Okay. Okay.
I guess we'll have the key. Unless we can find another way in.
Do I have anything? Okay.
I guess we'll have the key. Unless we can find another
I
way.
have a master key. Why can't I open? Okay. It's just...
Rory's not one for cleaning up after himself. Rory's not one for cleaning up after himself.
Of course not. I can't take anything? Oh, brother. Okay. Okay. Took a minute. Alright, I'm not gonna leave. I just can't believe. I cannot believe. Man. Alright, so quest log also I want to save. It's been a little bit. Now we're on chapter 3. But, and we have a new diary entry, but I want to, we gotta investigate Alyssa's death and find out more about the Dragon Woman in the vision. Okay. It's just the new thing, what to say. Poor Alyssa, I tried to befriend her. In doing so, did I seal her off for fate. Was cousin Eddie the culprit? I have suffered more wakened dreams. Again, the boy leading me to the grave of my Aunt Cecilia. The boy Johnny, my father, as a child. How I could have known just what he looked like back then, I dare not speculate. Father often spoke of the madness, the tragedy, and the murder that infest our family's history. I cannot help but think that Alyssa, too, was a victim of this family as much as my father was. The chronicle purports to contain some answers, but can I really believe in a curse? In a black mirror? An ancient artifact whose power was used to drive back the Romans? And then there is Dr. Farber. Can I trust her? Her turning up here at this time seems like a truly convenient coincidence. That it does. Did I seal off a fate was circled as victim curse. Can I and then can I trust her? Coincidence. And then Cecilia was crossed out. What happened was crossed out. Here are the things are crossed out. Okay. 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 Well, the only other way I can think about getting into the basement is this, dumbwaiter.
I think I might have an idea how to get into the cellar, but I'm not sure you'll like it.
If it involves this filthy dumbwaiter, don't even think about it.
You said you'd help me, so help me.
On my terms.
I can't fit in there, and I see no other way into the cellar.
You're asking me to put a lot of trust in you, given the circumstances.
You can trust me, and I will do my very best to learn to trust you.
All right then. Clothes can be washed.
Yes, all it is just a little bit of blood. Get in there. Just a little bit of
Lovely.
blood.
Pull me back up!
Why?
I need something to open the doors from the inside once I'm down there.
Oh, you could have said that before I let you down there. You. Oh, Jesus.
This should do it.
That's why what that was for. Oh, jeez. Now get back in there. We're almost
You
left.
need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
I know.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered with...
Yeah, okay, we already know that. Get back in there. Now get down the stairs.
Going down.
Yeah.
Good luck.
See
You're
you
going
later.
down. Just unlock the damn door.
Dr. Farber. Is everything all right?
I'm not doing this, guys. It's automatically doing this.
Leah! Oh, if anything's happened to her.
Yeah, you got her killed.
You needn't worry about me. I've been to stranger places in this castle.
Okay. I mean, I guess I could have went and got the key from Angus, but I wasn't gonna even try. He might have been like, "You're not going down there. You ain't the owner of this house yet." Anyway. Well, when are we... Oh yeah, we're gonna investigate the body. Oh no.
What a horrific way to die.
Yep, what a horrific day to die.
They seem to be a house full of carnivores.
I think they're all dead. I still do.
Her neck's been broken, and with some considerable force, it seems. Her necklace
Oh.
looks like gold, albeit a plain design. And it's missing any form of pendant.
Still, well beyond a maid's salary. It...
Oh, where's that sudden draft coming from?
Your stag is here, my little doe.
Little doe. Not exactly the usual way to address the staff. Her clothes. He ripped a seam open. The missing pendant. He threw it into the blood-filled basin.
We're all here, sir. All down in the dark. Where... Something's coming. The attic, sir. She's in the attic. What just happened? You
What?
look like you were in some kind of trance.
Perhaps the lack of sleep is affecting me. Or the visions that you think me insane if I describe them to you.
You need to learn to trust me. I am on your side, remember?
So you say, but I remember you locked my father up too. A tiger can't change its stripes.
I need to figure out where to get these notifications off. Anyway, what? Okay, let's get in this blood thing.
Ugh, that's horrible.
You're not the one with your hand in it.
Oh, it's just... It's blood. Just washing around in blood.
French. I don't speak French.
I still think...
I
still...
do. It says for Clara, forever yours. Who's Clara?
I don't know. Yet another relative, perhaps?
We should ask someone who's been around here for longer. How did you know it was there? The pendant, I mean.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Yeah, you
Arch.
would.
Eddie gave this to her. We should ask him to his face just what his relationship was with her.
This isn't another ghost story, is it?
Look, you wouldn't understand. I can't...
What I do understand is that we cannot accuse a man of murder without proof.
Uh-huh. I saw it happen.
The
I
scene
guess.
really did rip when she tried to get away from him.
Where are they? Is that it? Is that all I can really find right now? I could put you right back up there with the Dumb Rider if you want me to. That's probably gonna take me out, ain't it? Yeah, and I guess it's the only thing we can do, really. Maybe not. I don't know. So I guess I saw a vision of what happened. So he really did kill her. Kind of figured it might have been an accident. I don't even know if I'm supposed to leave that. Okay, I want to look at the pendant here.
The maid could never have afforded this. This is a trinket of the rich, not a servant. The maid could never have afforded this. This is a trinket of the rich, not a servant.
Yeah, sure.
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
I don't know, I'm still kind of thinking about that myself. Oh, forgot to look at the quest log. I guess we leave now. Where are you going, girl? Let's see here. There's probably someone down in the living room. Let's go to the living room first. No, there ain't nobody there. Okay. Is there anybody here? No. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, in here.
If you'd just like to wait out here, sir.
I need to speak with Eddie.
The young master and her ladyship are otherwise detained.
Fair enough.
I'll come back in a little bit. I don't know. This is just kind of weird. I don't know why she just takes off. It's kind of funny. Anything here? Okay, I know where everybody's at. I just wanted to look at the rest of the house to kind of see maybe if there's anything new that I need to grab before. I don't see anything here. That's why that's something about a new client, another client. Nothing I need to really know. Let's go up the stairs. Oh, look at that. It's closed. Someone closed it. I read that. Ah, good thing I don't need to get in there anymore. I don't see anything. Okay. So... lesson learned, there's nothing in the dang library. Actually, I think I saw something in there. Hey, there's nothing out. I didn't get out, but I think I saw something. can't get out of here. Where?
It's labeled Mallory. As in Eddie Mallory.
Oh, okay.
Recognize that?
The necklace. Is that?
A young Eddie and his mother Clara.
Okay.
I regret to inform you that your husband, Corporal Victor Mallory, number 874511, was killed in action with the enemy on the day of the 14th of September in Ypres. Your husband was involved in an advance against enemy lines. While he and his fellow soldiers fell, the action was successful, and you can take comfort in knowing his sacrifice saved many lives. It was not possible to get his remains away, and he was buried in a soldier's grave. Please accept the condolences of all the company.
Oh, that
Yours,
sucks.
Captain Arthur Jones, 4th Army.
That really sucks.
Thank you for your last letter. My heart soars with every word of yours I read. I touch the ink and imagine your fingers at just inches from mine, that we can almost touch, that I can almost feel the warmth of your skin once more.
Oh gosh.
Young Edward grows more like his father each day. You'd be amazed how he shares your looks. I long for the day that this terrible war is ended and you return home to us, so we can be a family once more. I shall write to you again soon. Know that until then you are always in our hearts. Your loving wife, Clara.
The date. She was writing this when the death notice arrived. Oh, the poor woman.
Oh, that really sucks. Oh my god, that really sucks. I don't think there's anything else for me to read there. Okay. I just wanted to double check that. Jeez. I think it's the glue. I guess there's only one thing left to do now. Since I investigated pretty much everywhere, other than my bedroom and the study, and don't really need to go back to the study. I don't need to go to my bedroom yet, so I just gotta go back in here, work my way through these people. You gonna talk to me?
Eddie, I need to ask you about the maid. About Ailsa.
You didn't know her.
I know that you and her were... That is to say, I know you had feelings for her.
What? That's poppycock. You're as deranged as your father was.
David, really? You go too far with this behaviour.
The police will be here soon. Would you not prefer to clear this up before they get here in case they link Eddie with a crime?
Now look here, young lady. How dare you speak?
That's enough. Eddie. You gave her this. It was your mother's.
I did. It was.
Eddie!
I was just trying to cheer her up. She has nothing, and I had no need of it. You know she sends... You know she sent most of her money home to her grandmother.
Her clothing was ripped, as if someone was trying to force themselves upon her.
I would never have hurt her.
My little doe. Strange thing to call the help.
How? It was just harmless fun, that's all.
You're a worthless liar. You think she thought being pressed against a dead animal was harmless fun?
How do you know? It's true. Ailsa and I would never have laid a finger on her. We were in love. I helped her with everything, even with her chores. Rose and...
That's quite enough. Eddie, you are obviously upset. And you are not helping, David.
Angus, will you please take the young master upstairs?
As you say, ma'am.
I think you have caused quite enough disruption here. We shall settle this heritage dilemma first thing tomorrow.
I don't think so. I have more questions now than ever. About my father, the maid, this whole damn house.
Have a care, David. Need I remind you of your father's temper?
I would never.
Given the current mental state of Master Eddie, who should be a part of the heritage considerations, any discussion on the topic would be futile at this point. Would you not agree?
Thank you, Leah. Maybe it's a good thing you're here after all.
I want to see what my father did to her now.
Brats.
What's going on?
Did you notice when Margaret got angry?
When Eddie mentioned, what was it? Chores involving a rose. What does that mean?
Something about the garden, perhaps? We could ask Rory. Or is it about the attic? Oh, I wonder. Whatever it is, it's something she doesn't want us to know.
The attic.
I saw the maid coming down the stairs with a tray. But there's nothing up there but an empty room.
Interesting.
But are we sure? What if Clara is up there? Oh my gosh. What if everyone here is dead? They died in some kind of house fire or whatever, and I'm just losing my damn mind. Or what if I'm actually dead and I'm just in a ghost realm? I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing, I don't think. Where we go next? Something about a rose and garden, so I guess I'll go back outside if I can. It's the only thing I can think to do. I'm kind of like trying to pay attention to what they're talking about for hints of what to do next. And they talk about a garden. So maybe I need to go outside. I don't know. About this whole damn house. As long as I don't have to go back to that stupid chapel. It was Warren. I need to go talk to him.
What is it?
What the?
God! I'll get you back.
Stop monkeying around. Come with me.
Come inside now, Bill. Don't go. Can I just have a few
It's
more
not a request, Carol.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
What's happening to me?
David,
What?
is everything all right?
We should make haste.
What? I'm gonna go talk to Rory. Watch out.
Nobody in this house is particularly chatty. Not even when I have an actual question for them.
Okay, I can't talk to him. Look at that. He fixed the door. I guess I'll go that way, maybe. I don't know. Is there something around the street, maybe? No? Well, I don't know. I guess I'll go down here, maybe. I don't know what is going on with this place anymore.
Oh, stunning. How curious. Come and look at this.
I don't know what. I don't even know where you're at. Something actually over here?
Look, They form a clear circle.
This can't be a fluke.
Well, looks like one of the stones is missing.
A heavy
Huh?
enough stone to weigh yourself down with. You see? The necklace was his mother's. He gave it to the maid. The maid!
You're right.
Yeah.
We need to speak to him about this. But how could you know this? I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Cousin Eddie might be a murderer. How I draw my conclusions can wait for now. Something's carved into each one.
Yeah, probably
You
some
see?
kind of... Okay.
You're right.
Cousin Eddie.
This is weird. What is this?
I've never seen a rose like this before.
I have. The gardener, Rory. He brought some down from the glass house.
The glass house, huh? Hmm. The glass house. Oh, let's go to the glass house. Which I know this takes it up to the back way of it, so from earlier. Ah, here we are. Hot car. Lights ain't on. War is here. Sorry, Roy, I gotta talk to you now.
There are some strange markings carved into the stones on the shore.
Runes, aye. I'm old-fashioned, I suppose. Still hold to the old ways.
Superstitions don't gain validity just by being believed in for a long time.
I'd watch that. Your precious science doesn't have all the answers, lassie.
That's an unusual looking rose. I noticed one lying by the side of the loch.
Aye, that's been me. A flower for the flower of Scahandu, Cecilia.
My aunt. They're for her.
I grew 'em for her. She loved the roses, did Cecilia. No the red ones, though. Made her think of blood, ye ken.
Forgive me, but wouldn't it be more fitting to place them on her grave?
Why, she's no there, is she, laddie? That's not where she rests. And I don't much stand by your modern god.
Rory, what happened to her? What happened to Cecilia?
I'm not in the mood to open old wounds, laddie.
May I have some of the roses, Rory? I'd like to place them on Cecilia's grave.
What's she to you? You didn't ken her.
No, I didn't. But she's family. And besides, Father always spoke fondly of her. He would even smile as he talked about playing in the gardens with her as a child.
He did he? Aye, well, that's good to ken. I should have some left in the glass house.
It's kind of strange tattoo on his neck.
I'll speak to you later, Rory.
Aye, I'm sure you will, laddie. Sorry, lassie, but you can't go in. It's for family only.
Just hold on a moment.
No, it's okay. I quite understand. You go ahead, and I'll wait here for you, if I must.
Aye, you must.
Well, that's rude. Maybe I'm the master of this house. I should be able to say, hey, I want my woman with me. That's what I would have said. Either I go in there with my woman or I don't go in there at all. Then he'll probably just be like, well, I guess she ain't going in there.